Alright, I'm making this video because it's got some new bone Swiss bearings. They're pretty good bearings, you know. Easy to keep clean, you know, with open back, whatnot. That shimmer. All lubed up and whatnot with speed cream. And except they're starting to slow down because, well, yeah, when I would tighten it, I put the bearing spacer in between the bearings like usual, you know. But when I would tighten it, you know, the wheel would slow down. Like, it would slow down so much. I would spin it like this, and within like that, it would stop like that fast. I would spin it like this, it would be like, that's how fast it would stop on its own. And then so I took it apart. It was one wheel, and I found it right there. Look, watch if you guys can see that. One sec. See, there has like a lip on it almost. Looks like a lip. There. Trying to get like a good view of it. Yeah, straight there. You see, there's like a lip on each end of the bearing spacer. That's because the bearing spacer it pretty much got like compressed. It squished down, so that's not good. So the bearing goes in. See right there, and right inside the wheel, you can see like an edge, like a lip inside that, like you see right there, it's shimmering. The outside ring, right here, or I think it's called the outer racer. I'm not sure. I don't know. Or no, wrong terminology. Yeah, that sits in against that. The outer lip, right there. No, right there. You see it shimmer right there. See it? Right there. And then the inner ring sits against this with all the pressure going through the bolt, through the outer speed ring, through the spacer, then onto the next bearing, which I haven't taken out. This one's fine, I think. And then finally to the axle, right there. But since this has been compressing, it's been pushing the inner ring further inwards than the outer ring. So we want to exaggerate it. That inner ring is being pretty much like slowly but surely, it's being pulled out of the bearing. This is all being pushed out. So all the weight's been going inside the ball bearing as it's spinning. I think the bearing's gonna be fine, but still that really pisses me off because I paid fucking like what, $80 for these bearings, and the spacers are already compressing on me. Like, I didn't crank it down with, like, you know, all kinds of, like, you know, intense amounts of pressure and whatnot. Like, I just, you know, tighten it a bit, and then look, it's already compressing. Look at that. These are friggin' bone Swiss bearings, you know. I figured since the bearings are, you know, world class, you know, they're known as bone Swiss bearings, or, you know, the bearings to have. I figured the spacers wouldn't compress. Like, that's just BS. That's actually so bullshit. Like, it pisses me off a lot how the company spends so much money putting all kinds of, you know, work and effort into their bearings. They're nice bearings, you know. But then when it comes to the bearing spacers right here, they start to compress. Like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, I can't even put this back on board. Like, honestly, I'm gonna, but I can't, like, tighten it down at all. I have to put, like, a bit loose, or it'll worsen the bearing. Like, that pisses me off a lot. Anyways, yeah, if anyone has any, suggestions on, like, what kind of bearing spacers I should get, if there's any, like, certain kind, you know, or whatnot, like steel, titanium, you know, whatever kind of bearing spacers you can get, leave a comment. Video response, whatever, and yeah, get back to me ASAP. Alright, bye.